Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this super cute strawberry choco makeup look. This tutorial is super easy and simple, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is my base. I'm going in with a little face mist to rehydrate my skin. This one is my favorite by far. Next, I'm taking a primer and applying it all over to make sure my makeup adheres. This step is super crucial if you want your makeup to last all day. And now that my skin is prepped, let's move on. To correct any discoloration I have, I'm taking a green color corrector to go over any redness or blemishes. This is a game changer and I always do this before applying my foundation. And then I've recently discovered this color corrector concealer combo by Glow. It has a salmon tone color corrector that you first apply on your dark circles, and then on the other side is a regular pot concealer. I put the corrector all over my under eyes and eyelids to offset the darkness there. Then I'm using the Glow Breathable Balm as a foundation, applying it with a flat foundation brush. I love this base because it's super lightweight and doesn't feel like I'm wearing any makeup at all. This is also great for warmer weather because of its lightweight formula. It's not going to feel super heavy or cakey. And again, this foundation just really evens out my skin tone. Then taking the other side of the Glow Corrector Concealer Duo, I'm using the light shade to conceal my under eyes and any blemishes. I found that this routine is the best for avoiding creasing. I used to use a concealer that was really drying and would collect in the lines under my eyes, but this concealer is super hydrating and does not crease whatsoever. And to finish off my base, I'm using a loose powder on a small finger puff to set anywhere I put the concealer, and this just gives me a super flawless, smooth base. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to use my Flower Nose Strawberry Rococo palette to fit the strawberry choco theme. I'm using the pinkish shade to go all over my lid as a base color. Then taking the middle darker shade, I'm using an angled brush to darken my outer corner. This is going to give us a really nice depth to our eyes and make them look dreamy and romantic. Once I blend that in, this is what it looks like. Taking the pink shadow from before, I'm using a smaller pointed brush to apply it on my outer lower lash line. Then using a burgundy colored eyeliner, I'm going to create a very simple wing, slowly extending it from my inner corner to the outside of my eye. I'm also going to do a bit of under eyeliner with it by starting from the middle of my eye and drawing a parallel line to the wing we just drew. Then I'm just softening that line with a brush, and this creates a really nice illusion that makes our eyes look bigger. And then to make my inner corner more defined, I'm just using a liquid brown eyeliner. The last thing we're missing for the eyes is a bit of shimmer, so I'm using a liquid metallic eyeshadow and applying it all over the lid with my finger. But I still needed a bit more pop, so I'm using another highlight shimmer from my 3CE palette and focusing that on my inner corner and lash line. I'm going to define my aegyosal with an under eyeliner, and then I'm also putting it in the space between the lines we drew with the burgundy eyeliner to make my eyes look larger. And to finish the eyes, I'm using a pink glittery eyeliner to draw an arc from my inner corner up to my brow bone, and this just gives the eyes a really ethereal look that I think is so pretty. It is pretty subtle, but I think it just makes the eyes look more unique. For my lashes, I'm first curling them and then applying some mascara. I'm using false lashes today from Doe Beauty. This is the crescent style, and I actually cut them into clusters to fit my eyes better. This is my favorite hack for anyone that feels like falsies look weird on them. I used to think the same, but once I started cutting and applying them in clusters, it blends so much more seamlessly into my lashes. I'm also putting mascara on my bottom lashes and then taking this berry colored mascara from Charlotte Tilbury and coating it on top. I like doing regular mascara first because this just helps give my bottom lashes some more volume before adding color. I'm keeping the brows very simple by just applying a tint first and then using a brow pencil to fill in these sparse areas. I feel like I do my brows different each time, so there really is no rhyme or reason to this. To bring some dimension back to my face, I'm taking this palette by Wake Make that has a gradient of contour so you can choose how dark you want it to be. I'm just going into the middle and using it to outline my nose bridge and then the tip. And then I'm also doing a bit of contour on the cheeks. Next, I'm taking two blushes, the first one being my favorite Peri Para blush in Picnic Pink. Then I'm going in with the Romand Better Than Cheek blush in Fig Chip. I really like pairing these two together because I just think they look super natural. I'm also putting a bit of blush over my nose and on the tip to bring the whole look together. To add a bit of glow back into my face, I'm using a super light pink highlighter and adding that to the tops of my cheekbones. I'm also going to place it on the bridge of my nose, the tip, as well as the brow bones. And for my lip color, I'm using this lipstick by Flower Nose that is just the prettiest rosy shade. The finish is actually quite shiny, so I really like using this instead of a gloss sometimes. Of course, gotta set the face using my tried and true setting spray. And we are done! Fix my hair a little bit. And this is the final strawberry choco makeup look. It is so cute and honestly wearable for every day. I can't believe how easy this is. Like, it looks like I spent a lot of time on it, but it actually was super quick and simple. Let me know if you guys try this one out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!